Hi YouTube, welcome back to Mara's Tarot Oracle channel. Today I am participating in Ethony's 31 Days of Tarot, and I believe we are on day 8. Today I'm going to talk about the top 5 tarot / oracle decks on my wish list. Now, a couple of my mentions are decks that have yet to be released, and a couple are decks that are already out there and I have been eyeing and curious about. So let's get started. These are in no particular order. The first deck I will mention, and I made a list so I don't forget any, is the Romantic Victorian 3rd edition from Baba Studios. Now, this one apparently is going to have metallic overlay. So that sounds, and I've seen cards with that effect, and they're just stunning. Now, Baba Studios, as a lot of you know already, create just such high quality decks, very special decks that very soon become, collector's items, and they only print so many copies. And so once they're gone, they become a rarity, hard to find, and can cost quite a bit of money if you happen upon them. So I do not own a Romantic Victorian or Victorian Romantic, Victorian Romantic deck yet. And there are a few editions, or it's certainly the first couple, and the gold edition and the mini pocket size. And I just fell in love with the images when I saw them, and I was so happy to see that a 3rd edition was being released. So that should be sometime in the spring. Now, I have pre-ordered them, and I suppose in some ways I can cross that off my wish list, but I have yet to receive them. So they're still very much a part of my wish list until I do, and I'm very excited, and I can't wait to make an unboxing video when I do finally have them. The next one I'm going to mention is the Animal Kin Oracle. It's the Wolf edition. Now, I believe there's a 3rd edition. I thought there was only a 2nd edition after the first, which is the Unicorn edition. And this one is by Sarah Wilder of the 5th Element of Life, I believe, or 5th Element Life. And I've watched videos on this particular oracle deck, and I just find them very inspirational with the watercolors and the depiction of animals, and just very spiritual and very, very pretty. And I love the way the borders are integrated into the artwork. Now, the only animal deck that I happen to own is the Message from Spirit Animals by Stephen D. Farmer. And it is a great little deck, and it has a platypus in it, which is my favorite animal, not my spirit animal. Apparently my spirit animal is the seagull. But I haven't really delved into that and connected so much. It's just, I happen to love platypuses, and when I found it in the deck, I knew that this deck was meant for me. So that's the only one that I currently own. So I am eyeing the Animal Kin one, and I love indie decks. Self-made decks are just so appealing to me. And yeah. So the next one I'll mention is the Faerie Enchantments Oracle by Ian Daniels. Oh my God, the artwork is just breathtaking. It has that gothic appeal. It's haunting, it's dreamy, it's very ethereal. It's just stunning. So that's another one. It was a Kickstarter project, maybe last year. I can't remember, possibly. And so I've been eyeing that one a little bit. So we'll see. How many is that now? I think I've mentioned 3. The 4th mention is the Deviant Moon Borderless edition, and that I believe is by Patrick Valenza. Now, he's created the art for those cards. I don't know, it never appealed to me, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, I started looking at it differently, and I'm hearing so many, rave reviews and things like that. So I'm basically a fence sitter on this one, and I'd be very interested to hear people's thoughts and views and opinions, possibly their own experiences with this particular deck. Now, the Borderless edition will definitely be the one that I get if I do end up purchasing the Deviant Moon. I love Borderless. They just make the images pop, and I feel like it frees the energy and, yeah, reads seamlessly. So That is definitely something that is on my list. And the fifth one that I have here, this one's a novelty deck. I'm not 100% sure, but I do like the show, and it's the Game of Thrones Tarot by Liz Dean and Craig Kors. Now, I believe that one comes out in March. Now, you can pre-order it now, but I feel like that one's going to be mass marketed, so not difficult to find in stores and things like that. So I have checked out some of the artwork, and it looks pretty cool for like fantasy novelty deck. So we'll see. That one, we'll see. Um, an honorable mention that I don't believe will be coming out for another year or two is the second edition of the Tarot of Delphi. Now, I do not own the first edition. I wanted to so badly, and someone was selling it for a reasonable price, but it was only in the US, and here in Canada, that doesn't work. So, oh my God, I love the pre-Raphaelite art, that neoclassical. I just love fine art decks, and I would love to own that deck. And so when I saw mention of there being a second edition, I was so excited. So I'm just going to have to wait patiently, and hopefully that will come out sooner than later. And I will definitely jump on that as soon as it does. That will be, oh, it'll just add so much to my collection. I can't wait. I'm so excited just thinking about it. So I believe those are the five tarot and oracle decks that are on my wish list, and an honorable mention because I had to mention the Tarot of Delphi. It is just stunning, and I've heard so many amazing things, and just, yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope it gave you some ideas of decks to look out for. Again, if you have any comments or experiences with the Deviant Moon, I'd love to hear them. Again, I'm on the fence, but I might buckle. We'll see. So thanks again for watching Tamara's Tarot Oracle channel, and I'll see everyone soon.